Hello and welcome to Joe Marquis Wagers. I am Joe Marquis. Today is Monday, December 4th, 2023. Today we're going to talk about tonight's Monday Night Football game between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars in Jacksonville. The Jaguars are favored by 9.5 points and the game total is set at 39.5. The weather for tonight looks like it'll be a little cloudy and 65 degrees with no wind. Should be perfect football weather. The Jags have been a little inconsistent on offense all year, and the Bengals have a young QB making only a second start. So I'm gonna stay away from a side. Just not sure. It could go a lot of different ways. If the spread reaches double digits, I think I would lean towards the Bengals. Otherwise, I think I lean towards the Jags. The game total is pretty low, but I have no idea what the Bengals offense is going to look like, so I'm going to stay away from the game total and just play the Jaguars team total of 24.5. It's a bit of a volume play. I don't expect the Bengals offense to be very productive, which means the Jags are going to have plenty of opportunities on offense to score points, and it opens the door for the Bengals defense to wear down in the second half. Even with the Browns up next for the Jags, I don't see them looking past the Bengals. This is the first time the Jaguars have played on Monday Night Football in a dozen years. This game's important to them, and I expect them to come out and try to show the entire country that they're for real. The Bengals defense has been struggling against the run, and with their defense in the middle of the field, I think this opens things up for both Travis Etienne and tight end Evan Ingram. I'm going to play Etienne to exceed his rushing yards prop of 65.5 yards and to exceed his rush attempts prop of 16.5. My game script thinks the Jags will have the lead late and will run the ball a lot to burn clock. I'm also going to play Etienne to have an anytime touchdown. With Evan Ingram, I'm going to play him on both of his receiving props of 4.5 receptions and 44.5 yards. He's averaging 5 3/4 receptions and 44.5 yards over his last 4 games, and the Bengals have struggled against good tight ends lately there in the middle of the field. The Jags have a top 5 rush defense, and the Bengals have the worst rushing offense in the entire NFL. Higgins is expected to be back for this game, which means the Bengals will have all 3 starting wide receivers available for this one. I also think the Bengals will be playing from behind. I just don't see him being able to run the ball, and so I'm going to play Mixon to go under his rush attempts prop of 13.5. I also think the Jags won't be able to double Chase as much as they would like with Higgins back, so I'm going to play Chase to exceed his receiving yardage prop of 55.5 yards. I mean, he could get this on 1 reception. If you think the Jags might still double Chase, you could look at the Higgins or Boyd props instead. I just think Chase is the best receiver on the Bengals, and the young QB is just going to try to get him the ball. I have 8 wagers on this game. I tried to play them all in a parlay, but DraftKings won't let you play the rush attempts in a same-game parlay, so I was only able to play 6 of my 8 picks. It came in at plus 1,600, and I used a free $5 token on it. I will do my Week 13 summary video either tomorrow or Wednesday. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Joe Marquis Wagers, and good luck on all of your wagers tonight.